else will grab the best seats. Unfortunately,
Unfortunately.
it is used to say that
Unfortunately.
something is sad, disappointing, or has a bad effect. Unfortunately, I don't have enough
Unfortunately.
money to buy this dress. Embarrassed,
Embarrass.
an adjective to express your ashamed or shy feeling. She felt embarrassed about sleeping in the
Embarrass.
classroom.
Embarrass.
Suddenly,
Suddenly.
something occurs very quickly and unexpectedly.
Suddenly.
He suddenly appeared in front of me. To invite someone for something.
To invite
A
someone
verb to
for
ask
something.
or request someone to do something. Her family invited me to stay with them for a few weeks. Well built.
Well built.
An adjective to describe a person who is attractive and has a strong body. He is muscular and well built. Purse.
Purse.
A small container for money, usually used by a woman. She's holding a beautiful purse.
Purse.
Credit card.
Credit
A
card.
small plastic card that can be used as a method of payment, the money being taken from you at a later time. Would you prefer to
Would you
pay in
prefer to
cash or
pay
by
in
credit card?
cash or by credit card? Cash.
Bill.
Bill.
A piece of paper on which it gives information about the prices of different items that you bought. They ask the
They
waitress
asked to
for the bill.
waitress for the bill.
Meal.
Meal. Meal.
It's an occasion when food is eaten, or the food that is eaten. You should always wash your hands before meals.
Meal.
Today is a beautiful
Today
Sunday.
is a beautiful Sunday.
Min Wong decides to get some new clothes.
Mỹ Nương decides to get some new
So
clothes.
she grabs her Mercedes and goes down the street.
So she grabbed her Mercedes and go down the street.
Unfortunately, she forgets her purse.
Unfortunately, for
She's so embarrassed because she doesn't have enough money to buy all of the clothes.
she is so embarrassed because she doesn't have enough money to buy all of the clothes.
Suddenly, she sees
Suddenly,
a handsome man.
she sees a handsome man.
The man is wearing a suit.
The man is wearing a suit.
He is tall and well built.
He is tall and well built.
She realized
She
that the
realized
man is something.
that the man is something.
Something comes up to her and says,
Something
"Hey,
comes to
long time
her
no
and
see.
says,
How are
"Hey,
you?"
long time no see. How are you?"
Mi Wong says,
Mỹ Nương
I'm doing
says,
well. Can I borrow
I'm
your
doing
money?
well.
I forgot my
Can I
purse at home.
borrow your money? I forgot. I forget. I forgot my purse at
Something
home.
says, of course, here you
Something
are.
says, of
Then he
course,
gives his credit
here you
card
are.
to Mi Wong.
Then he gives his credit card to Mỹ Nương.
She pays her bill and says, thank you so much.
She pays her bill and says, thank you so much. Thank you
After
so
that,
much.
she
After
invites
that,
something
she
for
invites
a
something
meal.
for a meal.
Extremely.
Extremely.
It's an adverb which is used as a way to emphasize the meaning of a verb or an adjective. She's extremely beautiful. Illness, a disease of the body or mind. He died at home after a long illness.
Unit.
Pick something.
Banana.
When you pick a flower or a fruit, you take them off the
Flower or
plant
fruits.
or tree. They were picking strawberries for 12 hours a day. Unripe,
Banana.
of food
Of
or crop,
fruits. Of
not
course.
yet ready to be
Not
eaten
yet
or
ready.
collected, not
And
yet ripe.
not yet
Here are
ripe.
some ideas of what you can do with unripe green tomatoes. Mad,
Match.
mentally ill or unable to behave in a reasonable way. I think I must be going mad.
I think I married
Take a nap.
that.
To sleep
Take a
for
nap.
only 15 minutes after working or studying.
Take
I'm
a nap.
tired now. I need to take a nap right
Take a
away.
nap.
Jewelry,
Really.
decorative objects worn on your clothes or body that are usually made from valuable metal such as gold, silver, and precious stones. I buy a diamond necklace at the jewelry store. Diamond,
Diamond.
extremely hard precious stone that is used in jewelry.
Diamond.
It is a beautiful diamond necklace. Get out of.
Diamond is beautiful.
To stop doing an activity or to leave somewhere. Get out of my face.
Get out of my face.
Ride something. To sit on something such as a bicycle, a motorbike, or a horse and travel along on it, controlling its movement. He's riding a motorbike. Maitland is extremely worried about something's illness. She picks some unripe bananas in the garden and brings them to something. Then she catches a bus to the hospital. She takes a nap on the bus and at the same time her bananas are stolen. After she wakes up, she is very mad. A few minutes later, Mi-eun arrives at the hospital and heads to something's sick room. She looks at him and starts crying. They hugged each other for an hour.
per hour.
His illness goes away, but he doesn't know why. After getting out of the hospital, something wanted to surprise her with a special gift. So, something rides his dragon to a jewelry store. He chose a very huge diamond ring to win her hand. At that night, something asked Maitland in the garden, "Will you marry me?" She embarrassedly nods her head and shouted, "Yes, I do." Finally, they have a happy life forever. Medicine, a substance, especially in the form of a liquid or pill, that is a treatment for illness or injury. I've got a fever, so I need to take some medicine. Examine, to look at, or consider a person, or think
Okay.
carefully and in detail in order to discover something about them. The research examined the effect of alcohol on long-term memory. Vomit. The content of your stomach has come up through your mouth. He's been vomiting all night after drinking too much alcohol. Terrible. Very unpleasant or serious or bad. My mom was a terrible cook. Get rid of something or somebody. To remove something that you don't want any longer, or to find a way to make someone leave because you do not want the person to be with you anymore. We finally got rid of my little sister by telling her scary stories. Walk out of something.
Walk out of
To
something.
leave an event, such as a meeting or a performance, because you're unhappy, angry, or disapprove of something. All the parents walked out of the meeting. On-call room. If a worker, such as a doctor, is in the on-call room, he or she is available to work or make official visit at any time when needed. She is a doctor, so she often works overtime in the on-call room at the weekend. Situation: the set of things that are happening and the condition that exist at a particular time and place. My sister has a good situation as a teacher in the local school. Something feels
Something
terrible
feels
because of the
terrible
seafood.
because seafood.
He vomits many times.
For me many times.
He wanted to get rid of the situation, so he called the nurses. Unfortunately, no one replied to him.
Unfortunately.
Something decides to walk out of the sick room and find a doctor. He makes his way to the on-call room, but there is no one there. He goes back to his sick room. Luckily, he sees a
Luckily,
girl with long black hair. He looks at her and says, nurse!
help,
Nurse, help me.
help me, help me.
The nurse takes him into the room for a checkup.
Check up, check up.
She says, you can't eat seafood anymore.
Seafood, seafood,
You should eat white rice now.
rice,
Something eats 10 bowls of rice and takes
rice.
medicine. His stomach then gets better. He sleeps and dreams about Minghong.
Dream about
Traditional.